is Faith, and I'm here to show you how to use the new Ergobaby Embrace Carrier in the infant mode. The infant mode is best for babies that are up to 23 inches and up to about 2 months. You're going to hold the carrier by the waist belt upside down, making sure that the Ergobaby logo is facing you. Next, you're going to want to fold the waist belt towards you twice. Secure the waist belt high and tight, pulling the excess webbing through the safety elastic. Once the waist belt is secured high and tight, pull the front of the panel out to remove any slack. You should be able to see the entire label on the panel. Next, you're going to want to cinch the sides of the carrier in to create a more narrow seat for the infant. Now, you're ready for baby. This is Gemma. The first thing we're going to do is make sure that we keep our hand on baby at all times. We're going to lift the carrier up between baby's legs, and this is where it becomes really important that you've cinched the carrier to make sure that it can fit snugly between an infant's legs. You're going to pull the panel all the way up under the nape of baby's neck, just under their ear. You want to make sure that their airways are clear and visible at all times. Next, we're going to adjust the straps. You're going to take the strap over your shoulder, pull it down and across your body, securing it on the opposite end, on the other side, pulling the webbing. You're going to do the exact same thing on the opposite side. Once your straps are secure, don't worry if it's not completely perfect right away. You're going to make adjustments to make the best fit for baby. The next thing you're going to want to do is take the slack out of your straps. You can do this by lifting up on one side, pulling it up and down on the opposite end, and tightening the webbing. You're going to want to make sure you do this on both sides. The next thing you want to do is check that baby's knees are in a supported in position and that the fabric is hitting baby from knee to knee. You can also reach your hands in and adjust baby's hips. It helps if you lean back, stick your hands in, support baby's bum, rotating their hips forward. The last thing you're going to do is pull the fabric over both of your shoulders to create support for you and baby. And then you're ready to go.
This is a short demonstration about how to set up the Ergobaby Omni 360 carrier. It's only 3 steps. Let's get started. First, adjust the seat to your baby's height using the Velcro tabs located on the inside of the waist belt. Just follow the instruction label recommendation on the waist belt. For a newborn, position the Velcro tabs following the red lines. You'll move to the next positions as baby grows. Second, adjust the neck cushion for proper head support. For newborn babies younger than 6 weeks, fold the neck cushion inward and fasten it to the lower buttons for a snug support. When baby starts to hold her head for a few moments and turns it from side to side, you can fold the neck cushion on the outside. This happens usually around 6 weeks. For babies 7 weeks and older, you can also button up the neck support when she needs some extra support, such as when she's sleeping. Third, adjust the seat to face baby in or out. Use the outer black buttons when baby is facing you. Use the inner gray buttons when baby is facing out. That's it. It's that simple. You're ready to go. New Ergobaby Omni 360, the all-in-one baby carrier for everyone.
This is the Tactical Baby Gear Tactical Baby Carrier. I'm going to walk you guys through some of the design features and elements and why we've engineered it the way we have. The baby carrier was designed with a minimalistic approach, meaning it's going to be practical, lightweight, and easy to use on your own. The baby carrier is registered and meets all safety requirements for ASTM and CPS-IA. The outer portion of the carrier is constructed of a 600D tactical polyester, nylon webbing, and UTX buckles, while the interior has a removable soft cotton liner that can be machine washed if needed. Now while I've got it on, let's talk about the front of the carrier, and then I'll show you guys how to put it on in the ease of use. At the top, the first thing you're going to notice is the Velcro panel. This is a must for any of your favorite patches. Moving down from there, you'll notice the MOLLE webbing. This is going to allow you to customize the carrier with any of our modular pouches and accessories. You can also use this webbing to hook a carabiner to it, so you can keep track of those smaller items like your car keys or pacifiers or anything else that can be clipped on. This system is also compatible with any other MOLLE pouches and accessories on the market. At the bottom, you'll notice this nice wide base. This is going to give your baby really good hip support, particularly to the thighs for a healthier hip position, preventing the hip dysplasia problems that a lot of other baby carriers have. In the back, you'll see these two crisscross shoulder pads rather than a full panel. This is great for several reasons. Again, it's a more practical design, so it's much lighter, it's cooler, and it naturally brings the straps in closer to your neck rather than further out on your shoulders. This means there's less leverage on your shoulders and back, which is less felt weight on your body, keeping you and the baby more comfortable for longer. This also means that you can wear the day pack with the baby carrier. So when you need to access something from your bag, you can just take it off or swing it around to get what you need and get back to enjoying your day, versus having to get someone to unclip something from your back, or you're disrupting the baby and taking the whole thing off to get something out. You can be a one-person operation and be very effective. Now let me take this off and show you guys some more. Now, if you guys don't know already, you'll find out that not every baby wants to be in a baby carrier all the time. So being small like this allows you to fold it up and put it into a bag or throw it in the bottom of a stroller, versus some of the bigger, clunkier carriers where you're stuck like carrying it around or walking it back to the car. As I mentioned before, there's a removable liner. This soft padded cotton liner is easily removable with Velcro and has a soft comfort forming elastic, and is completely machine washable because, you know, things happen. Before you put the carrier on, you'll notice the shoulder straps where they cross, they're sewn together so they can't get tangled up and come undone. That's one less thing you have to worry about. These shoulder straps are also padded and backed with an air mesh, making it that much more comfortable. Now before you put the carrier on, you're going to want to make sure it's opened up completely all the way, and then you're going to put the straps over your head, and they're going to be crisscrossed in the back, and you'll take these straps and you'll buckle them into the first set of buckles that are going to be hiding kind of just right here behind the liner. So once you buckle those, then you can kind of pull this guy up, and you'll buckle one buckle. It's like one of these mid buckles. You'll buckle that, and then you take your baby, and this is where you want to kind of just start feeding one leg through the first opening and get them into the carrier, keeping support on the baby the whole time as you buckle it in. And then you buckle the second one up front, and this is where you can kind of make a few adjustments, making sure you got some support going on, and then buckle this last set up at the top. Just going to give that upper body and head support if you need it. Now I'll go ahead and start making a few more adjustments. These are going to be your ride height, the first set of buckles. So if I had loosened these guys up a lot, you'll see how low it gets. You want to make sure that these are nice and snug, and the ride height of the baby is high enough to where you can kiss the baby's head. And again, just make a few more adjustments here, giving the baby enough back support so it's not hunched over really bad. You want to make sure that it's got a lot of support and sitting upright in a nice healthy position, and then adjust the top straps accordingly. And these have locking tabs on them, so once you make that adjustment, you can lock it down, ensuring that they're not going to come slipping loose or coming out of adjustment. Now, as you just saw, I was able to put the carrier on and make all of the adjustments on my own, and that's because we put all of the buckles and the adjustments in the front of the carrier where you can easily access them. To use the carrier in a forward-facing position, just flip the top of the carrier down at the bottom of the Velcro before buckling the top buckles, then adjust the straps as needed. These small tabs at the bottom are simply to close the leg hole a little bit for infants. Just loop these straps over like this, make any required adjustment to the strap, and use at your discretion. The last thing I want to point out is I don't have anything around my waist. This means you can still access anything that you might carry on your waist or on a belt. The Tactical Baby Carrier is available in multiple different colors. Thanks for watching.